What's going on, YouTube? I am Hot Mess Ness MUA, otherwise known as Venissat, and today we are talking about yard sale makeup. Yeah, I know. Where do you go to a yard sale and find makeup? Well, nowhere where I'm at. But I know some people are really good at yard selling. I mean, I had a girlfriend that showed up with Dooney & Burke purses for 15 bucks, $10, and I'm like, I'm lucky if I get an old broken refrigerator or a TV, something that doesn't work. So in the realm of makeup, we're constantly looking for sales. We have Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. You have the Sephora VIB. Brands have, you know, friends and family deals. Kat Von D just had her 20% off. Urban Decay did their 20% off, that kind of thing. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody else's gently used, loved makeup that they don't want anymore. But you want it. You've wanted it for a minute. For whatever reason, you haven't bought it, but maybe it's still on your mind. And I'm going to tell you some of the sites that I use to buy gently loved garage sale, if you will, makeup. Some of these sites include Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari. I have shopped a lot on Depop. That's kind of where I started. And I will leave a video on my experience somewhere here. I did that quite a while ago, and I sold and I've purchased. Now, Depop, I've had a lot of positive. I got all my sugar pill palettes from Depop. But I also had a negative, and it was on me. I did a trade, and I ended up losing a Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, which retailed for a lot more because they were all gone. So I got duped. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that I've recently, you know, in the past few months purchased and where I've gotten them. And I might even leave some of the people that I've purchased from because they were all positive experiences. So you guys know that Viseart has been on my wish list, but swallowing an $80 price point is really difficult. And after I tried the little Petite Pro 1, I really wanted to know what it was all about. So I got not one, but two at more than half the price on Mercari. Now this is the neutral palette, and this one is the dark matte palette. And I've also purchased the Brights palette, so that one is on its way. I'm gonna do a video on these because I think that these palettes are incredible. No joke, guys. I am so late to these, and this is not a Viseart video. This is not a Viseart video. This is literally, I was able to get these guys. Somebody else didn't want them. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, they didn't need them anymore. And I got it for literally, you know, $30, $35, $40. These things are crazy. Okay, they just look like eyeshadows, I know, but they're not. They're magic in a tin, and I understand why some people say that these are, if they only had these, they'd be okay. I absolutely want the big one. I'm just gonna tell you that. But I will have a review or how I feel the way I do, but I've never had colors quite like this that blend so beautifully together, but it's really the artistry that I can create with these, that I can literally take this orange shade and this beige shade and create a new shade. And yeah, you should be able to do that with any eyeshadows, but these ones work impeccably well. I have only tried the shimmers and the mini palette, so I don't have a whole lot to say about them. I also recently got my first melt eyeshadows. This is the Love Stick set. This is the Love Sick stack with, you know, fixated. Oh, I just did that. Well, it came in beautiful condition, but I got this stack for $25 on Poshmark. One of my friends on YouTube, Kat from Rented Fashion, she also has her own Poshmark store. So the way that these different apps, if you will, work is a person just like me and you might decide, I don't need this anymore. I'm going to sell it. They put pictures up, they label a price. Then you, the consumer, can go in and be like,
I want that.
But there's other options out there. You don't have to necessarily go in with that price. You can send them an offer and you can barter a little bit, which is nice because I did do that a little. I found the price points and hey, would you take maybe $5 off? I kind of shoot low and then they'll shoot back at you with a counter and then you can counter back, but be careful because sometimes they might just deny you and somebody else will come back in and swoop it up. But it can be, I'm not saying that this takes away from consumerism. I'm still consuming. I'm still buying things that I don't necessarily need, but it's always nice when you can do that cheaper. And I love me some cheap. There's a couple points I want to give you guys for safe shopping on these sites. You want to use PayPal whenever possible because PayPal is backed. PayPal has money back guarantee. The other good thing about using some of these apps, if you stay within the regulation, like on Depop, I made a mistake. I traded outside of the boundary, so I was not protected when the girl took my pallet and did not send me what she promised to send me. So if you stay within that realm, then you are guaranteed because the funds are not released to the person until you give back your review. Now that person's also protected because if you decide just to be a jerk and don't do the review, eventually they'll get their money. So there's a push and pull there and it's nice. I also got a Colored Rain eyeshadow palette for $8. So here are some tips when you're shopping on any of these sites. Number one, look at the person's stars, their reviews. If they have a ton of reviews and they're positive and everyone's saying that the products are authentic, then they're probably good. Number two, ask questions. Ask the person where they got it. Do they have proof of purchase? Because there are a lot of fakes out there. You guys have seen that there's whole palette reviews on fake Kylie versus real Kylie. So know your packaging too. Right now I'm seeing a lot of fake Clover palettes on Mercari especially and some on Poshmark where literally if you know what the box looks like of the original palette, then you should be able to discern that guy's selling a fake. They might tell you it's 100% authentic and they just don't no longer have the proof. But if you're looking at the back of the box and it doesn't look anything like the box on the original Clover packaging, it's probably fake. So those kind of things help too. Also, when you're looking at the person's profile, if you see a lot of the same thing, like they have 3 Clover palettes, you might want to question, why does that person have 3 Clover palettes and they're all $20? It's no longer gently used makeup. Now it's somebody trying to scam you. And that's what just do your research on the product that you're buying and back into the person. Now someone might be brand new to, say, Mercari. This was a palette I bought from someone that I was actually their first sale. But their page was beautiful. They had a lot of Viseart items, but they weren't the same one, so you could tell she was just cleaning out her closet. She also had a lot of high-end stuff, but you could tell it's like this has been used once or twice. This one looks like it's only had the brush in a couple shades. The rest of them were practically brand new. And like I said, ask them questions. Be like, hey, why didn't you want this palette anymore? Did it not perform for you? You know, you don't have to be like, what's your favorite color and what do you like to do on Tuesday night? No, you don't have to be like that, but ask questions and use your judgment. If something's telling you there's something fishy about that seller, I don't care if this is $5. Why would you want to buy something for $5 that's fake? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're looking for something like Viseart when you're going for the quality. A fake Viseart palette for $40 is still a fake Viseart palette. You'd rather pay $80, right? That's my main things when you're looking. Look at their reviews, look at their overall page, ask them questions, and know the product that you're looking into. If you are, like again, looking for Kylie, there's certain brands I would just stay away from. I wouldn't buy Kylie. because there's so many fakes. I wouldn't buy, I don't know that I'd buy a whole lot of Kat Von D unless I really trusted that seller, because there's so many fake Kat Von Ds. And some of the palettes, the way that you find out if they're real or fake is you have to look at them side by side. Lot numbers are very helpful. So just make sure you do your research into what the fakes look like versus what real ones look like. And your shopping experience can be really cool. And my last tip would be try to do offers. You know, offer them a little bit less or ask for free shipping. Sometimes people just want to get rid of items because they're done having them around, and maybe they want to buy the next newest thing. Maybe they're over this because they want she's and parties. You know what I mean? You never know what somebody else is going through. Not everybody needs to be a makeup hoarder like you and me. Some of us have a hard time letting go of things, and some people are like, that was cool, don't need it anymore. So I think I about round covered it all up. My favorite sites to shop are Mercari right now because I get text notifications. I did buy a Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca last year, 2 years ago on there, used, and it was beautiful, and someone stole it. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca at a decent price range, because I've seen them for upwards to $200. I'm not shopping right now. I can't. But in the future, that's what I'm looking for. Also, hey, anybody that watches my videos, if you have a Kat Von D that you want to sell, let me know. Leave a comment down below. We can do business. Anyway, guys, I hope you learned something about using these makeup apps, how you can prevent from being, scammed, and how you can save some money on products that you might want to buy that have been out for a while. Like I said, I've bought Sugar Pill, I've bought Kat Von D, I bought Viseart, Melt Cosmetics. There's quite a few things that I've been able to get that I've been really impressed with the quality and glad that I got to try it. So far, a lot of the brands I want to try in 2018 have been from these apps. So it's been kind of fun, the hunt, and also the money saving, especially when there's been a brand that you're like, I'm not sure I want to buy you. Your price point's crazy, and I think I already have your colors. This way, it takes the edge off a little bit. I mean, is $40 still a lot to spend? Yeah, but it's better than spending $80. And so far, you guys will see. I'm doing a video on this soon. I know, I have a hard time keeping myself focused. I go here, here, here. But that's my video, guys. Ways to save money at your neighborhood makeup garage sale. All right, guys. We'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.